it. I mean, at one moment, after the start that Jacob Bethel and Virat Kohli had, CSK had managed to pull back and restrict RCB, especially after Kohli and Jacob Bethel got out. They did not really let the batters settle down. They restricted the score. The score at one point of time was above 10. The asking rate was above 10, but then they brought it down. But then in the last 2 overs, starting with that Khalil Ahmed over, and then of course the Pathirana over, 33 runs of the 19th over, 21 runs of the 28th over, 54 runs from the last 2 overs, and they managed to cross the 200 mark. At one point it seemed like maybe they'd be going somewhere around maybe 170, 180, but for them to be actually crossing the 200 score, which at one point of time absolutely felt impossible, I can't believe what I saw. That was sheer power hitting, sheer power hitting, such fine power hitting we saw, right? He was hitting those balls so effortlessly, as if it was no big deal, isn't it? And I have nothing to say. I can't believe what I saw, and especially the last 6 in Pathirana's over. That went like, I don't know where it went. Such a huge 6, 53 or 14. I still can't believe I saw that innings. And these are basically the kind of finishers that a team needs to have. And for RCB to have both Tim David and Romario Shepherd, both of them, being absolute power hitters, just taking down the opposition. Too good. I've literally nothing to say, to be honest. With that, I guess, just checking the sound, I'm sorry. With that, last 2 overs, I can say with guarantee that no way CSK will be able to pull off this run chase. There is no way they can, because they do not have players like Romario Shepherd. They do not have openers like Virat Kohli and Jacob Bethel. I don't see them pulling off a run chase, and I'm pretty sad again that I need to once again do sit through a boring run chase, because I know in no way are CSK gonna complete this run chase. No, I don't see them. If they are able to, by the way, it would be one of the most amazing things in the season. If they are able to, with that team that they have at their disposal, if CSK are able to pull off this run chase, man, I'm telling you, that would be one of the most interesting things that has happened in this IPL season. But again, I don't see them doing that, and I'm pretty sad because I sat through that boring Rajasthan Royals versus Mumbai Indians chase. I sat through yesterday Sunrisers Hyderabad chase. Both the matches I thought would be very interesting. None of them turned out to be interesting, and I had to sit through this boring run chase. They were not able to complete the run chases, but I had to sit through those boring matches, which were completely one-sided affair, pretty much one-sided affairs, and I have to do it again today, sitting through run chase where I know CSK would just collapse. There's no way I see them pulling this through. But yeah, let's see. What can we do? That's how it is, perhaps. And okay, anyway, the run chase would start in a while. But what we saw, man, from Romario Shepherd in the last 2 overs, mind-blowing stuff. Imagine Tim David, who's supposedly the best finisher, at least according to me, who has been one of the best finishers in the IPL this season, standing at the other side, and then there's Romario Shepherd just hitting those balls all around the park, going for those big boundaries. No. RCB have pretty much won this match, and with that they'll be on 16 points, so they'll pretty much qualify for the playoffs already, isn't it? If you're on 16 points, you're very much in a position to qualify for the playoffs, right? So maybe they'll become the first team to be in a potential position to qualify for the playoffs. But that is hands down, RCB will be topping. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no way CSK will be able to pull off this run chase. No way. Had those last 2 overs not happened, I would have still had a little bit of hope and expectations that maybe they can. But after those 2 overs, after that 54 runs came from the last 2 overs, I don't see CSK being able to pull off this run chase at all. But that being said, if they are able to, though I mean 99.99% chance I don't see them, pulling off a 200 plus run chase. They don't really have that batting disposal. The batting at their disposal. But if they are, that would be one of the most interesting and amusing, surprising things in this IPL season. But I know this is just going to be another one-sided match where CSK will lose wickets very easily. I have a very different question. Do you shop in Zudio? Not that much. Although they do have a good collection, I don't really shop that much. Are you in Zudio right now? फिर हार जाएंगे एग्जैक्टली लाइक आप सी एस के फ़ैन हो. हेलो राजवीर, आई डोंट नो आपने पहले कभी मेरा लाइव ज्वाइन किया है नहीं, शायद दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट टाइम. बट क्या आप सी एस के फ़ैन हो? क्योंकि अगर आप सी एस के फ़ैन हो तो हाँ, अनफॉर्चुनेटली लग तो रहा है कि आप फिर से एक मैच हार जाओगे. बट येस, लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट. जैसे मैंने कहा, इफ़ सी एस के आर एबल टू पुल ऑफ दिस रन चेज इस आई पी एल में, इट वुड बी वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग्स दैट आई वुड हैव विटनेस्ड. जो टीम है उनके पास, इन नो सर्कमस्टांसेज आई सी देम पुलिंग दिस ऑफ. बट can never say never. There's always that 0.1% chance. Maybe they are able to take that today. They have nothing to lose now. They're out of the playoffs race. They've lost so many matches now that just another match loss would not really hurt them any further. They've just lost too many matches already. But if they're able to pull it off, then it would be an amazing thing. But I know कि मेरा जैसे लक है, I know कि ये रन चेस नहीं होने वाला है, फिर से एक बहुत ही बोरिंग वन साइडेड अफेयर होने वाला है, and I have to sit through again another boring run chase. But again, you always need to be hopeful. So I hope that at least CSK are able to put up a fight. Whether or not they are able to do it, which I think they can't, at least try and show some intent, try and put up a fight perhaps. But देखते हैं क्या होता है. I want to see. No, I have the same T-shirt as you. Oh, wow, that's amazing. But I didn't get it from studio though. But that's enough. Where are you from? I'm from West Bengal, Kolkata. I want to see all the CSK people now. I mean, as I said, it's nothing new for them. I'm sorry, but it's kind of like Sunrisers Hyderabad this season. They have just lost so many matches now that just another loss won't hurt them. And the CSK fans, if you see them again, when you see MS Dhoni coming down to bat, you would anyway see them cheering. Like, I don't know how many fans today there are at Chinnaswamy, because of course again RCB has a very 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 dedicated and big fan base. So I think and with also Virat being one of their key players, the key player, the most important player, he has his own fan base who are also RCB fans. So don't really know how much support there would be for Dhoni, but Dhoni enjoys support from all over the country in almost every stadium. So again, a few CSK fans, even if they are there, you would see them still cheering if Dhoni comes down to bat at a moment when maybe CSK have already lost. But Dhoni आएंगे बैट करने तो थाला फैंस तो बहुत ही खुश हो जाएंगे. So let's see what happens. Although again, as I said, I don't see them being able to pull off this run chase, but it has started. So let's watch the match. After the first over, they've just scored 6 runs. Ayush Matre and Shaikh Rashid are batting. Both of these young players have at least shown some intent in every match. They've not really been able to give CSK a very impressive start in the matches, but at least they show some intent. And today, my only hope is, although I don't really see CSK winning this, I only hope they are at least able to put up a fight. I mean, just don't lose too badly. At least put up a fight, please. But let's see. They think they escaped this qualification. They forgot they got to face RCB. Yeah. That's true. But at this point, again, as I feel, they just don't care anymore. I mean, they have just accepted this season. I've seen many CSK fans. I've seen too many street interviews and all those interviews of CSK fans. So they've been pretty frustrated with the way the team's been performing, with the team management, with the team that they have. But I think now they are at a position where they've just accepted that this season perhaps is the worst and they're not going to win matches. So another loss I don't personally feel would hurt them too much. But let's see what happens today. At one point in time ऐसा लग रहा था कि मतलब आफ्टर विराट एंड जैकब बेथेल गॉट आउट, ऐसा लग रहा था कि शायद पिच थोड़ा सा स्लो हो गया है क्या, बिकॉज runs weren't coming that easily, right? We saw the other batters of RCB, apart from, of course, Romario Shepherd, struggle a little bit. But then what he did, like out of nowhere, he just kind of came out of syllabus. Maybe they were prepared for Tim David, they were not prepared for Romario Shepherd. And he was like, hello guys, I'm also there. And just like, havoc, havoc. वैसे anyone, if you're watching my stream for the first time, please don't forget to like it, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel Outside Opinions yet, please do it. CSK kid in an interview, she said her father wasted 65k. I mean, how many tickets did they get, or did they get tickets for every match? I don't know, but 65k. And in this season, well, that's completely a waste, to be honest. But yeah, let's see the match at least. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. And again, Ayush Matre has been a player who I feel, he did not get a lot of opportunities. He's just played a few matches, but he's tried to show the potential that he possesses in these few opportunities. He's not really been able to build a very impressive inning so far, but he has shown intent and he has shown the talent that he possesses. So I just hope he also has a great future. Whole family premium tickets. Oh my goodness. I have nothing to say. But yes, as I said, I don't think there's anything in this match. I don't think anyone has any hopes of CSK winning this match. The only thing I can hope for is that they at least try to put up a fight. That's all. That's all. Because see, now they're out of the qualification race, right? There's nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose. The least they can do is try to put up a fight against against a franchisee like RCB, who have always been their arch rivals. The minimum they can do is try and do that. But this man, Romario Shepherd, my goodness, what he did today is like too good, too good. But yes, let them just try to show some intent. Like Rajasthan Royals did not show that in the match against MI. SRH also kind of did not really show that kind of an intent. Few good boundaries here and there, but not really that kind of an intent which was needed. At least let CSK do that. At least that is what I'm hoping from them. I'm expecting from them. But then again, it's CSK. We all know how they've performed this season, so perhaps that's also not going to happen. But okay. You can always hope. Hope is the last thing you lose. But that's the difference between teams like RCB and CSK. Those players like Tim David, those players like Romario Shepherd, these are players that you really, really need. These are players who are like absolute power hitters, and Yash Dayal with his first over. These are kind of players you need, especially in T20. Absolute power hitters, fine strikers of the ball who can come and find those big boundaries. Sheer power, and again fine hitting abilities. But CSK do not have that, unfortunately. They just do not. Again, this orange cap has shifted, and again it's Virat Kohli on top. By the way, it's been going around quite a bit between Virat, Sai Sudarshan, and Surya Kumar Yadav. Nicholas Puran has somewhat gone down the list because in the last few matches he's not really been able to perform. Let's see if he can, if he could again, come back in that whole fight. But that we'll see. Yesterday SRH could have won if only bowling was a bit better. Absolutely. I mean, bowling has been a letdown, definitely. We have talked about that so much that they just conceded so many runs. But I also think not just bowling, the fielding was too bad, too bad. And बैटिंग में थोड़ा सा और इंटेंट दिखाना चाहिए था, is what I feel like. Something like Romario Shepherd did at one point in time. Even like 170, 180 score is what was looking the most probable score that RCB could score today. But see, he came and he just batted brilliantly, and 54 runs from 2 overs. Now, of course, you can say that it's very easy to do that. I mean, not very easy, but perhaps a bit more easy to do that when you are not chasing a total, rather you're the one batting first. You don't have that kind of a pressure that you need to reach this target. But I'm very sure that SRH, the way they have been batting this season, even if they were batting first, they could not pull up 54 runs in 2 overs. No player has shown that intent yet. But bowling, though, different thing altogether, just so worse. But CSK do not have a single power hitter. They do not have. Ooh. They do not have good openers in the first place. They do not have openers who can give you an explosive start like let's say even Virat Kohli, Jacob Bethel. They do give you, again, Virat Kohli, Jacob Bethel or Sai Sudarshan, Shubman Gill. These are players you wouldn't see hitting a lot of sixes or something, but they slowly, steadily, very quickly build on the innings with boundaries, with rotation of the strike, those quick singles, doubles. They keep the scoreboard ticking. They keep the they keep the runs coming, and before you can understand, they've made a good score. That's a good shot. That's a good shot from Rashid. But CSK absolutely lack in both the departments. They do not have an explosive opening pair. They do not have stabilizing players who can stabilize an innings in the mid of the innings, and they also do not have. They absolutely do not have any finishers. So they just absolutely are so behind than other teams, especially when it comes to their batting department. And we have seen that they've struggled with that throughout the season in every match, and this is just going to be another match, I'm sure. But again, one thing is, there have been a lot of young players who are coming up. With a lot of young players we are seeing we see in every IPL season. This season has been no different. Wow, that's an amazing shot from Rashid. Amazing shot. A good over, not a bad over, good over. And this is what I was saying. Show the intent at least. And this is what I was also saying, that a lot of young players are coming up in another IPL season. We're just seeing a lot of young players, a lot of young, exciting talents. So that is a good thing, of course. But let's see how well they can carry this form in domestic cricket in other IPL seasons, and then maybe whenever it's they deserve, they get the deserved India call as well. But lots of young talent, which is a very good thing for the future of Indian cricket. Three overs 23. They're pretty much still behind the required run rate, the asking run rate, but okay. Whoa, that's a great shot. क्या लगता है CSK विन हो पाएगी? नहीं. To be honest, आई डोंट थिंक सो, क्योंकि जैसे मैंने बोला, आई डोंट थिंक उनके पास वैसे काइंड ऑफ बैटर्स है, क्योंकि अभी आपको पता है ना कि उनको 200 के ऊपर रन बनाने हैं. सो अराउंड 10 रन पर ओवर तो उनको चाहिए. अब उनके पास ऐसे बैटर्स नहीं. अ लॉट ऑफ देम आर इनएक्सपीरियंस, अ लॉट ऑफ देम आर just not in form, like players like Deepak Huda and all, have just not been performing, right? बहुत लोगों के पास उतना एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. और अभी मुझे लगता नहीं कि उनके पास वैसे पावर हिटर्स है. द ओनली थिंग विच आई वॉन्ट इज कि वो थोड़ा सा मतलब इंटरेस्टिंग बस मैच हो, कि वो थोड़ा. Oh, that's another good shot from Ayush Matre, and this is a player I'm really excited about. I was really impressed by, to be honest. बहुत ही exciting talent है. और हाँ, मैं भी यही चाहती हूँ कि बस माही आ जाए. अच्छा, दिल खुश. अच्छा, मतलब वो तो चलो है, बट एज अ फैन, CSK फैन, आप मैच भी तो जीतना चाहोगे ना. तो अभी माही भी आए मैच भी जीतने की, थोड़ा सा कोशिश करे, थोड़ा सा इंटेंट दिखाए बैटर्स, थोड़ा सा वो अच्छा कुछ करने की कोशिश करे. दैट्स ऑल दैट आई वांट फ्रॉम दिस मैच. आई डोंट रियली सी होप्स ऑफ CSK विनिंग, बट होपफुली. Oh my goodness, that's like 3 wonderful fours back to back from Ayush Matre. Such a talented young player he is. So many talented young players we are seeing in this season, and that makes me so happy as a fan, as an Indian cricket fan. Nice. This is what I was saying, कि मतलब fight करो please. At least take up the fight. At least show the intent. Whether or not you win it, that's. My goodness, what an over this has been so far from Ayush Matre. Well done. Go ahead. Go ahead. 18 runs from this over already. Go ahead. Go ahead. He's such, the timing is so good, right? He's showing intent. He's timing it so well, and such good classy shots, right? Such an मजा आ गया. Exactly, मजा आ गया. धोनी should get duck in this match. अरे ऐसे मत बोलिए. There are Dhoni fans in the chat. Don't say it like that. Let Dhoni make a good score today. Very, very good over this has been so far. Let's see if he can. Ooh, yes, another boundary. My goodness, Ayush Matre. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And I think this is the. I mean, in last which of CSK's match I don't remember in which last CSK match have they shown this much of intent. This is what is needed. This is what is needed. Result jo bhi ho, whether you win, whether you lose, doesn't matter. This intent exactly was what was missing. Loving it, loving it, loving it, guys. Oh, that's another boundary. So 26 runs from this over. What fine timing! Such this, that's crazy. Nice batting. I mean, 26 runs of this over, and I have been talking about this young talent, yeah, Ayush Matre, from the day he was playing. The first match he played, he showed some very impressive skills. He showed the talent he possesses. As I said, he's not really been able to build a very good inning so far, which he is doing today. I hope he continues. He's able to continue that. But I'm absolutely, for now, loving the match. No matter what happens, the only thing I want is the intent. I just want to, after like having seen so many boring matches, at least I want to see an interesting match. Please, please. Against Bhuvi, yeah, Bhuvi is another player you like, right? And they've now brought in Krunal Pandya, who has been able to give crucial breakthroughs in a lot of RCB matches. Can do that today as well. Absolutely love that last over from Ayush Matre. But that touch, that slide, that fine touch in the last ball of last over, fantastic, fantastic. Oh, no, he's safe. He's pretty safe. Two young players. Can they do something impressive today? Can they? So a huge opportunity. Now there's no pressure on their shoulders. Because as I said, there's no chances of them qualifying or anything. But the least that they can do is show the intent, show their talent. There's no pressure now. So even if they lose, doesn't matter. Even if they win, doesn't matter. But if they're able to do something impressive and take their team close to that win, it would be such a big confidence boost for them. 4.2 overs, 51 runs. Good going till now. And now again, as I said, Krunal Pandya has been able to give RCB a lot of crucial breakthroughs in a lot of matches, and looks like he has once again given them that breakthrough. CSK का कोई भरोसा नहीं है, यहाँ से भी हार सकता है. मतलब यहाँ से भी हार सकता नहीं, वो हार चुके हैं ये मैच, वो जीतने नहीं वाले. वो एक ओवर थोड़ा सा अच्छा हो गया तो बस वही, मतलब मुझे बस ये चाहिए कि आज मैच में मज़ा आए. दैट इज़ इट. आई जस्ट वॉन्ट देम टू शो सम फाइट, विच मे बी इट वॉज जस्ट फॉर वन ओवर, वो आयुष मात्रे वाला ओवर. बट चलो कोई नहीं. Anyway, Shaikh Rashid did not really have a good day today. 11 balls, 14 runs of it. But It's okay. I mean, I do not really even expect our CSK to win. तो ऐसा कुछ surprising नहीं है. मतलब I was expecting a wicket pretty early, but चलो अभी at least वो थोड़े से better. I think this is RCB CSK's best start in the power play, right? Or perhaps it was when Rachan Ravindra was playing the first few matches. Perhaps I don't remember, but good to see this intent. And now it would be Sam Curran, who had a really good match in the last, who had a really good game in the last match. Can he replicate that? Can Ayush Matre and Sam Curran build a partnership? Because this partnership will be very crucial for CSK if they want to win the match. The target only shows that they lost. They have lost, to be honest. You know, when Romario Shepherd went for, scored 33 runs of the 19th over, at that moment only they had lost. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even expecting them to win. The only thing I'm expecting is a little bit of a, what do I say? A little bit of an interesting match. Woo, that's a good shot from Sam Curran. वैसे गाइज लाइक कर देना एंड सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब इज वेल. बट येस दीज टू, सैम करन वाज रियली गुड लास्ट मैच. आयुष मात्रे अभी बहुत अच्छे फॉर्म में है. दीज टू इफ दे नीड टू, इफ CSK wants to have any chances of winning this match, these two need to stay for a long time and they need to build a very crucial partnership. Whether or not they are able to do that, that is to be seen. But as of now, 7 runs from this over, but a crucial wicket. So, ooh, he's hoping to find the gap somewhere and go for the boundary, Shaikh Rashid, but straight to the fielder. Oh, there are CSK fans and RCB fans sitting together. Okay, interesting. But guys, if you're seeing Messi for the first time, please like it. CSK has chances of winning, so don't leave the live and go. Let's watch the match together. Let's have fun. Let's really, I hope it's going to be an interesting run chase, no matter which team wins. Let's just hope for it to be an interesting one. So yes, don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Not a bad over. Not a bad over. 5 overs, 57 for 1. CSK are in a pretty good position, but the only thing is they do not really have batters who can win them the match. We saw after Sam Curran did so well in the last match, they still could not put up a 200 plus total. I guess in 7 balls they lost 5 wickets. That is what CSK has been. They've just been, the middle order, the lower middle order has just been too bad. They don't even have good players there. So how can they even put up a fight? But that is what I'm saying. Agar jeetna hai, to these two guys really need to, Ayush Matre and Sam Curran, they need to stay and build a partnership. Remember the guy who paints his body yellow who's in every match? Yeah, of course I do. And it's Ngidi with his first over and last over of the power play. Can he get another wicket? Okay, land safely. They've just taken one. Mm-hmm. 5.1, 58 for 1. This match, at this point, anyone would say that it's fairly poised, right? It's pretty balanced, can go in any team's favor. But then you remember that one team is RCB and the other team is CSK, and you're like, oh no. This match is very much lean in favor of RCB already because it's CSK. But that's the fun thing. If they're able to pull this off, if CSK are able to pull this off, it would be one of the most interesting things in this IPL season, I'm telling you. A couple of years back when CSK won, this guy taunted outside the stadium and got beaten badly. Oh really, is it? Did it happen outside Chepauk or some other stadium? That's a good ball from Ngidi, but oh my goodness. That's pretty, oh, sometimes these fan wars can get very intense. Oh my god, I can't even believe this. But at that time I felt sad, but now I feel he deserves. Oh, why? No. No one deserves physical assault. Woo. No. I mean, I get it. CSK fans can be very toxic. And they're they're always flexing their 5 trophies. They as if behave like they're the best team in the world. Ooh. They really sometimes can be very, very toxic, and very they behave very how do I say, like with a superiority complex, but no one deserves to be beaten, to be honest. Other stadiums, okay, yeah, I mean, of course, outside Chepauk thoda sa difficulty hai, but a good over from Ngiri so far. 3 balls, just 1 run. Match over, match over, match over, match over. Why did he need to do that? Sam Curran, match over. Why did he need to do that? Why? It's okay, take some time to settle in. Why did he need to play that shot? This match is done, so I need to sit through another boring match. Why is it me all the time? Why is it not RCB chasing? At least we would see, some good power hitting, and then they would just win the match pretty easily and all. I have to sit through this boring matches again. Not a single match where a team is being able to, pull off a successful run chase in an interesting manner. I feel उम्मीद खत्म, उम्मीद मतलब हाँ, उम्मीद जैसे मैंने बोला था, सैम करन अगर जीतना है तो सैम करन और आयुष मात्रे को एक पार्टनरशिप बनाना है. अभी तो सैम करन ने भी एक ऐसा लूज शॉट खेल के वो आउट हो गए, तो अभी तो और कोई चांसेस नहीं है. देयर आर नो अदर CSK प्लेयर्स हु कैन विन दिस मैच. आई एम सॉरी, नो वन. ओ मैम, हमसे थोड़ा हिंदी, पर अभी तो मैं हिंदी में ही बोल रही हूँ आपसे, हिंदी में ही तो बोल रही हूँ मैं कि हाँ, उम्मीद ख़त्म हो चुका है. अभी जडेजा आए हैं, सर जडेजा आए हैं क्या वो आज एक मैच? ओके, इतना मतलब पहले ही आके ऐसे अपने विकेट्स को एक्सपोज करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. यू आर ऑलरेडी 2 विकेट्स डाउन. थोड़ा सा सेटल डाउन हो जाइए सर जड्डू. धोनी आएगा, धूम मचाएगा, फैन सेटिस्फाइड हो जाएगा. दे डोंट केयर CSK विन और नॉट. आई मीन देयर आर लॉट ऑफ फैंस जो है कि ऐसे ही है, जिनके लिए बस धोनी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, विच आई अंडरस्टैंड. धोनी लेजेंड है. धोनी इज़ अ लेजेंड. व्हाट इज़ डन फॉर द फ्रेंचाइजी इज़ लाइक टू मच, लाइक इज़ डन सो मच. बट वही है ना कि अभी you also need to really understand that your team is not good. You really need to also be a little bit vocal about that. Ki an excellent over. This has been an excellent over. Just 1 run. Last over of the power play was excellent. सिर्फ 1 रन आए, 1 विकेट आ गया, वो भी सैम करन का, जिन्होंने लास्ट मैच में बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्म किया था. बस CSK बेस्ट बैटर उस मैच में, अब वो भी आउट हो गए एक लूज शॉट खेल के. तो now RCB are pretty much in the match. But हाँ, जैसे मैं बोली थी, धोनी is a legend, so I understand people's love and respect for him, the crazy love that fans have for him. But हाँ, टीम भी जब इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहे हैं, and then you are still going धोनी might be a little bit problem. But I mean, a lot of CSK fans also have been complaining कि उनके टीम बहुत ही weak है this season. This literally CSK are the weakest team this season, right? But now the season's gone. Let's see कि वो क्या changes करते हैं next season के लिए. It's CSK, one of the most successful, one of the two most successful franchises. So I'm sure they would make a comeback in the next season perhaps. अब धोनी खेलेंगे या नहीं, that is to be seen. इंग्लैंड का बेसबॉल चलेगा, इंग्लैंड में चलता है. MS धोनी लेजेंड, बट CSK फ्लॉप. एग्जैक्टली, CSK has been flop this season. MS Dhoni has also been flopped this season, but it's also true that MS Dhoni is a legend. That no, उस पर तो कोई डाउट नहीं है. MS Dhoni is a legend, and now they've subbed in Suyash Sharma and Devdutt Padikkals out. सी फराटेदार इंग्लिश बोलने वाली एक फ्रेंड तो मैं भी डिज़र्व करता हूँ. नहीं, आपके पास भी होंगे ऐसे फ्रेंड्स, और आई एम श्योर बहुत फ्रेंड्स होंगे, और आप खुद भी तो ऐसे इंग्लिश सीख के आप भी ऐसे बोल सकते हो. ऐसी कोई डिफ़िकल्ट बात नहीं, ऐसा कुछ स्पेशल भी बात नहीं है इन जस्ट स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश. मैं थोड़ा इंग्लिश में ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल हूँ, इसीलिए मैं इंग्लिश ज़्यादा बोलती हूँ, बट आई कैन ऑल्सो स्पीक हिंदी. सो आई ट्राई कि मैं दोनों लैंग्वेजेस में करूँ. कभी कभी थोड़ा ज़्यादा इंग्लिश हो जाता है, बट या आई डू ट्राई टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश एज वेल, हिंदी एज वेल. CSK selectors are all old people. They have experience in cricket. They can judge which guy plays how. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, CSK really need to understand कि the whole format of T20 cricket has changed. They need power hitters. There are no alternatives to that. आपके पास power hitters नहीं है ना, आपके पास टिम डेविड, रोमारियो शेफर्ड जैसे प्लेयर्स नहीं है ना, तो आप मैचेस नहीं जीत सकते. T20 में तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं. You really need to, I mean, CSK's management really needs to rethink their auction strategy, at least the way they want to form their team. वो तो इस season they got it absolutely wrong. मतलब who goes for players like दीपक हुडा, विजय शंकर, राहुल त्रिपाठी? सीरियसली आपको सीरियसली लगा था कि ये प्लेयर्स आपको मैच जिताएंगे? कोई फिनिशर नहीं है टीम में. शिवम दुबे एब्सोल्युटली इनकन्सिस्टेंट है. MS धोनी इज 43 years old. You can't expect him to win matches like he used to before, right? कोई नहीं, अभी बोली नहीं जाती. What do you know about Rajat Patidar? What do I know about Rajat Patidar? I know that he's a fantastic player. He's been doing a real good job this season. Being the captain of RCB is not that easy, especially when fans are really that excited to and that desperate to win an IPL trophy. So I think Rajat Patidar has done a very good job this season as the captain. But I don't understand in what context you ask that question. बेन डकेट ने कहा है हम इस बार इंडिया को बेसबॉल से पेलेंगे. देखते हैं क्या होता है. एंड दैट्स अ सिक्स आई गेस. देखते हैं इंग्लैंड इंडिया सीरीज़ में क्या होता है. प्रीटी एक्साइटेड फॉर दैट. टेस्ट क्रिकेट तो हमेशा ही बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. सो दैट्स रियली इंपॉर्टेंट टू सी कि वो इंडिया कैसे परफॉर्म करते हैं in England. Baseball can be very ineffective and I don't really have a lot of faith on baseball. मतलब मुझे वो उतना effective नहीं लगता है. England has been trying the baseball thing for so long but not played a single WTC final. They keep playing so many tests but अभी तक एक भी WTC final तक वो खेले नहीं है. Baseball doesn't really seem very effective to me. But देखते क्या होता है. IPL ख़त्म हो जाने के एक महीने बाद ही the test series will begin between India and England. Excited for that as well. But yeah, we'll see what happens when the test series starts. In the next 2 seasons they're gonna like this. चलो last place तो CSK पक्का होगा. I mean that's true though. I mean CSK just do not have a good team, isn't it? They just have the weakest team. I can't believe they I mean in no circumstances can you make me convinced that they thought कि players like Rahul Tripathi, Vijay Shankar, Deepak Huda are going to be match winners. New सॉरी मैंने कुछ गलत बोला क्या. आई एम वेरी सॉरी फॉर दैट. और आप SSC की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं तो हम ओह दैट्स अ बाउंड्री. गुड शॉट. उसके लिए ऑल द बेस्ट. आई होप कि आपका प्रिपरेशन बहुत अच्छे से हो और आपका SSC का एग्ज़ाम भी बहुत अच्छे से हो. सो ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर दैट. आई हैव ग्रेजुएटेड. आई हैव अ मास्टर्स डिग्री. Good match. Yeah, as of now, good match. But do you really think they are going to win it, CSK? I don't think. But the only thing that I want is this to be an interesting match for CSK to put up a fight और कुछ try करे, intent दिखाए and not make it a one-sided affair. That's it. But let's see क्या होता है. Ooh, could have been a run-out opportunity. Vijay Shankar has half century against RCB, yeah, but can you still say that he's a match winner and he can consistently win you matches? I mean, can you really rely on Vijay Shankar to consistently win you matches? I don't think so. I don't have that faith on him. Maybe, I'm not saying, of course, these are all very experienced players and who am I to talk about their abilities, but I just feel like in this T20 cricket का format बहुत change हो चुका है. and you really need to change the way you approach the game. CSK has not been able to do that. मैं मैच जब देखता हूँ जब CSK खेलता है. अच्छा, तो आप सिर्फ CSK के मैचेस देखते, बाकी टीम्स के मैचेस आप नहीं देखते. ओके, बट इस बार तो फिर थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्टी होगा बिकॉज CSK is having a very disappointing season, isn't it? He play only against RCB. But he isn't playing today, right? I mean, Deepak Huda is playing. Is Vijay Shankar playing today? I don't remember. Or like, will he come as like an impact sub or something? Oh, safe. Tomorrow there are two matches. It's my team, KKR, playing against Rajasthan Royals, and then we have Punjab Kings, Shreyas Iyer versus Rishabh Pant. So, Rishabh Pant versus Shreyas Iyer, Punjab versus Lucknow Super Giants. And Punjab and Lucknow Super Giants is a crucial match because दोनों teams अभी भी qualification race में हैं for the playoffs. So, both the teams would be very much interested to win the match. So, it would be an interesting one for KKR. Although they that is raised up to a boundary. 10 runs from this over so far. But yes, KKR के लिए कल का मैच जीतना बहुत ही important है because although they're pretty much out of the qualification scenario, I guess, but I guess mathematically it's still possible. तो अभी उनको हर मैच तो जीतना ही है, एंड सिर्फ जीतना नहीं है, with a good run rate they need to win. So they would, let's see if Rajasthan turn up the way they turned up against Gujarat Titans or they turn up the way they turn up against Mumbai Indians. I hope it's the latter. I hope जैसे उन्होंने Mumbai Indians के against खेला उसी तरह KKR के against खेले so that KKR can win. But if they're in that form in which they were against Gujarat Titans, जहाँ पे दोनों openers ने तो एकदम तबाही मचा दी थी, then of course it would be bad news for KKR. But उसके लिए तो कल मैच देखना होगा. And then of course the Punjab Lucknow match can also be an exciting one. But last कुछ दिनों से the run chases have mostly been very boring. A lot of them have not been successful run chases. तो देखते हैं कल क्या होता है. Punjab should win. RR doesn't matter if they win or not. RR doesn't matter? Oh, okay. Okay, so I was like RR, so Rajasthan. So you're saying the run rate, right? The run rate shouldn't matter. Yeah, I mean, Punjab are in pretty good position. If they win, that would be enough. They don't really need to worry about the run rate. But for Lucknow Super Giants, they need to win and with a good run rate. So for them, दोनों important है. अरे यार मुझे भी सिखा दो इंग्लिश. आपकी इंग्लिश का फ़ैन हो गया. अरे नहीं, मैं क्या सिखाऊँ. आई एम आप खुद सीख जाओगे. मतलब आप तो SSC का प्रिपरेशन ले रहे हो. आई एम श्योर आप में वो पोटेंशियल आप खुद ही सीख जाओगे. इतना डिफ़िकल्ट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है और ऐसा कुछ स्पेशल भी नहीं है अबाउट बीइंग एबल टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. तो उसमें ज़्यादा सोचो मत. आई एम श्योर कि जो इतना चाहिए इंग्लिश आपको वो आता है. एंड आई एम श्योर योर SSC का एग्ज़ाम विल ऑल्सो बी वेरी गुड. सो डोंट वरी टू मच अबाउट दिस. I'll be straight. I won't be nice to KKR because you are KKR fan. I hate that team for winning most of the matches against SRH. Remember qualifier 1 और final last season में KKR completely dominated SRH. So I get it why you hate KKR. अभी क्रिकेट के बारे में बात करते हैं. ये क्रिकेट चैनल है, आई गेस इट वुड बी बेटर. आई मीन स्पोर्ट्स चैनल है, सो आई गेस दैट वुड बी बेटर. एंड इंग्लिश आप खुद सीख जाओगे. डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. No, they won't come back for the second. That's okay. Like, if you just know the formal one, and if that is, I mean, informal क्या होता है इंग्लिश में, I really don't know. But yes, don't worry about it. Just like prepare on your preparations for SSC, and it'll all be good. Has that raced up to a boundary? Yes, sir. Ravindra Jadeja is in good form. Ah, don't mind me. Why will I mind you? No, 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 no. It's okay. Like, it's fun rivalry. It's fun to have that kind of rivalry with someone. So I'm enjoying it. No, no, I'm not minding it at all. But good shot from Jadeja. He found the gap. He studied the field well and went for that shot. And the commentators just said, जो मैं अभी तक कह रही थी कि that they don't know whether CSK will be able to win the match or not, but they are liking the intent that CSK is showing. वो that is true. मैंने वही कहा था, I just hope कि interesting match हो because बहुत दिनों से since I do live only during the second innings, I always hope for successful run chases or at least interesting run chases, जो कि last कुछ matches में हो नहीं रहा है. But at least इस match में थोड़ा सा CSK वो थोड़ा सा fight दिखाए, थोड़ा सा कुछ करने की कोशिश करे, so that it's not a boring match. But 50 runs for Ayush Matre. Great job. Really nice innings from him. A very important innings from him. बहुत ही exciting young player है. From the first match that I saw him play in the CSK jersey, I was like, this lad is very talented. He's an exciting young prospect, and I just hope he gets a proper guidance training and he becomes an even better version of himself. Nine from the over, not too bad. So after 9 overs, 88. So they are CSK are still keeping very much in par with that 10 runs per over run rate, which is not bad. एक दो ओवर अच्छा आ जाएगा तो they would be very much in par with the asking run rate. So it would be all well, I guess. But let's see. I saw him live during Ranji Trophy. Oh, Ayush Matre. That's amazing. That's great. How did he play in that match? But yes, as of now, the best part about this match has been the fact that CSK are showing the intent. I kind of still feel like they won't be able to win the match, but that doesn't matter. What matters is कि वो intent दिखाए. They try to show a fight. They try to put up a fight. वो बहुत important है. And अभी तक तो सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है, but it's CSK and I know things can just turn in the blink of an eye. They lost 5 wickets in the last 7 balls in the last match. तो उस टीम से अब क्या ही expect कर सकते हो? I'm still keeping my hopes. And after 9 overs, the 88 for 2 wickets, which is not bad. And as a situation for a lot of teams, you can say कि the run chase can be still completed very easily. Can't say the same for CSK क्योंकि उनके पास वैसे batters हैं नहीं. आप क्या करते हो? मैंने अब मास्टर्स कंप्लीट किया है and now I'm started this channel because I want to do something on my own. But yes, अभी तक तो they've tried to keep the run rate very close to 10. Let's see what they can. What Jadeja can. He's also in good form. Actually, I really enjoy SRH playing against RCB because a lot of times they're very interesting matches, isn't it? You can't deny that. And also, you have the opportunity to beat these teams. But RCB is also your second favorite team, right? So, in an SRH RCB match, whoever wins, you are not really sad, isn't it? It's a timeout. So now they need 126 runs and 66 CSK. जैसे कि मैंने बोला कि ऐसे पोजीशन पे है ना CSK जहाँ पे आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि it's going to be an impossible run chase. ऐसे जगह से for a lot of teams you can actually say the opposite कि they can win. But CSK के पास वो बैटर्स नहीं है. So even though they have just lost 2 wickets, I still don't think they're able to pull this off. And saying this for the 100th time perhaps, that if they are able to do it, if CSK are able to win this match, तो ये इस IPL सीजन का बहुत ही interesting moment होने वाला है. If they with this team are able to pull it off against RCB of all teams. Exactly. See, I know it. Now Romario Shepherd, he changed the game for RCB with the bat. Can he do it with the ball as well? देखते हैं. Starts off with a single. Lucky Bhuvi went to RCB. That's true. But it was a good innings from Ayush Matre. That over against Bhuvi was too good. 7 fours, 2 sixes to complete his half century. So, very good thing. Ooh, that's a 6. Great shot, great shot. Ayush Matre, I've really enjoyed watching you play today. वैसे CSK मैच जीते ना जीते, I've been really enjoying your play in the last few matches that आपने खेले हैं for CSK. आज भी आप बहुत ही अच्छा innings खेल रहे हो and it's really been a pleasure watching your innings. Looking forward to RCB versus SRH. When is it? I don't remember. I mean, I don't really remember when matches are. वो तो I just check before the day. But Ayush Matre is really playing an important innings today for CSK. And it's so good to see these young players performing, isn't it? मतलब इतने young talents है इंडिया में, इतना अच्छा लगता है to see them perform in the IPL. And so glad कि IPL में उन्हें platform मिलता है. They get a place, they get the platform to show their talent that they possess. तो इस एक चीज़ में तो they're really IPL. I'm really that's something that I'm really happy for IPL. Even I don't remember. It's okay. Whenever it would be, we will see then, isn't it? CSK fans are happy at the moment, right? Ooh, wonderful shot. Absolutely classy shot. That is Ayush Matre. Love it. What a shot. What an innings he's having. Such fine timing, such effortless hitting. It's too good. 17 runs of this over. So far, they still have one ball to go. Ooh, land safely. 18 runs from this over and Ayush Matre really enjoying it. As I said, आज अगर CSK जीत जाए ना, it would be such an interesting thing if they're able to pull this franchise off. 108 runs in 60 balls. So 108 runs in the next 10 overs. First 10 overs they were able to make 106. The next 10 overs they have to make 108. Can CSK do it? क्या वो आज ये सक्सेसफुल रन चेज कंप्लीट कर पाएंगे? Let's see. Not gonna lie, in here, woo, actually keeps me in suspense for a couple of seconds. See, right? That's it. That's the thing. आयुष इंडियन टीम में आना चाहिए. I mean that's true, but again मैं ये भी कहूँगी कि किसी भी ऐसे यंग प्लेयर को ना उतना जल्दी रश नहीं करना चाहिए, बिकॉज यही होता है कि एक IPL सीजन बहुत अच्छा जाता है, आप उनको रश करके आप इंडियन टीम में भेज देते हो एंड देन दे डू नॉट रियली आर एबल टू परफॉर्म और डिलीवर, और बहुत ही जल्दी आप उनको ड्रॉप कर देते हो एंड देन इट गेट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू गेट अ चांस अगेन. तो मैं तो चाहती हूँ कि नहीं, कोई जल्दी ना करे. जडेजा हैवी आयुष्मान to strike 1 run. तो कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है. Let him get the proper guidance, proper training, और फिर जब थोड़ा सा और रेडी हो जाए, थोड़ा सा और अपने आप को प्रूव कर दे, उसके बाद इंडियन टीम में जाए. बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर इन द इंडियन टीम, प्रेशर इज टू मच. There's too much of scrutiny, too much of pressure, and a lot of times these young players are not able to withstand that. तो अभी तो मैं चाहूँगी कि जल्दबाजी ना हो. बहुत टाइम है. ही हैज़ अ लॉन्ग करियर इन फ्रंट ऑफ हिम, सो लेट हिम प्रूव हिमसेल्फ अ लिटिल बिट मोर एंड देन हम इंडियन टीम की बात कर सकते हैं. Ooh, now it's Jadeja with the 6. Okay, not gonna lie, loving the run chase till now. And now they have a 50 runs partnership, Ayush Matre and Ravindra Jadeja. It's proving to be a crucial partnership, but let me not say anything. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want this match to become a one-sided one, so I just hope they keep performing the way they are. Seven runs from the first 2 balls. Oh, it's just safe, RCB losing this will be such a lol moment. CSK this season literally are a buffer, giving free points to all teams. Losing to them will be shameful. I mean, that's true. I mean, CSK for sure, without a doubt, they have the weakest team. They're the weakest among all teams. I mean, they've just been so poor in most of the matches. So if today they're able to pull this, I have been saying this throughout the live till now, that if CSK are able to pull this run chase against CSK, it would be one of the most surprising and amusing things in the IPL this season. But this is there's still a long way to go, and I don't think they will be able to pull this off. Oh, he's found the gap again, Jadeja. Again a good over so far. 13 runs of this over already and 2 balls are still remaining. ये क्या हो रहा है? They had 18 runs over last one. 13 run over already. 2 balls still remaining. Well, not bad. Now 95 runs in 56 balls, which is pretty easy to achieve. But then again, every time I remember, oh, it's CSK, my confidence goes down quite a bit. I'm like, no, they can't. Is Patidar okay? I just hope he's fine. I just hope he's fine though. Oh, he just got, like, when he was trying to stop the ball, I guess he just got hurt a little bit on his fingers. Oh, it hurts, it looks like. I just hope he's fine. But don't forget to like the stream, please. Keman acho? Bhalo achi. How are you? When these moments come, although this is never good for a player कि injury हो जाए, वो तो कभी भी it's not a good thing for any player. I hope Rajat Patidar is okay. But these breaks, they break the momentum. They really break the momentum. And I hope कि it doesn't happen with CSK. They're in good momentum now, and this break can break that momentum. Finally, when the run chase was getting a little bit interesting, this break had to come. Although it's never a good one, because I hope Rajat Patidar is okay. It looked like he was a bit hurt when they were doing some treatment. From his expressions, it looked like he's a bit hurt. But yeah, waiting for it to start as soon as possible. Shundabala Kalakolle, yeah, dinner done. Rishabh did this injured moment in one game. I don't know real, which made them win. Rohit said this in an interview. Oh, really? I don't remember which game, but see, this is something so natural, right? I mean, CSK is in good rhythm. They're looking in good rhythm, and suddenly this break, and it can break that momentum. Although, as I said, it's an injury. Any kind of injury to any player is not a good thing, but it really these breaks can really break the momentum. Knowing the guy, I feel he did intentionally. Who knows? But it wasn't a bad over, to be honest. Like 6 and a 4, so that's 10 runs. 15 runs came from that over, so yeah, a good over again. 18 runs over, then a 15 run over. But see, somewhere the momentum was lost. You could understand from the last two balls. Now 93 of 54. And it's Yash Dayal with his second over. Kenny Pro. Oh no, okay. I thought that might race to a boundary, but he did well to recover at the end. And that's Jacob Bethel, right? Almost felt like he almost felt like that would be a boundary, but he saved it in the last moment. .1, 120 for 2. Not bad, not bad. Good ball. That's a good ball. But CSK now needs to have these at least 8 to 10 runs over. If they slow down in any over, no, then pressure. And pressure means definitely they are going to lose wickets. Definitely. At the moment, the only thing they wouldn't want is they need to find at least a boundary in every over. They need to find at least 8 to 10 runs in every over. Otherwise, it will become very difficult. Let's see how this over goes. At 2 good overs. The last two ones were really good overs. Can they have another good over? Let's see. Oh, CSK win this game. Are you trying to jinx it? Looks like it. You're trying to jinx it. This has been a good over so far, to be honest. Just 4 runs of the first 4 balls. So, why are you not talking about wickets? Well, because I don't want it to be a one-sided match. That is the reason. I have said many times that I don't think like CSK is going to win this match. Said that so many times. But I've also said I want it to be an interesting match. So if there are wickets, it would be again becoming a boring match, which no, I don't want. That's the reason I'm not talking about wickets. Just 5 runs from this over so far. It was a good over so far. Good over so far. A good one from Yash Dayal. They really, RCB really needed a tight over. So far, it has been that. 6 runs of the over, so very good over for RCB. They really needed one, but if you consider the last 3 overs, so 18 runs from one over, 15 runs from the other, so that is 33 runs, so 39 runs of the last 3 overs, which is not bad because that's like around 13 runs per over, which is good, but I feel like CSK cannot afford to have another tight over. They need to have, they really need to accelerate again. They can't afford to have these slow overs if they want to win. Let's see, only Sunil Narin listens. Yeah, I guess only Sunil Narin. That is what should matter, right? A KKR player should listen to what I want because I'm a KKR fan and that's the only thing that should happen. Other team, whether they listen, they don't listen, I don't care. क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है? KKR सुन ले, KKR मैच जीत जाए, मैं खुश हो जाऊँ. That's all. But at least I'll be very honest. I don't know what would be the result of this match, but I'm really happy that at least till now it hasn't been a boring match. I've enjoyed this run chase till now. Oh, he's found the gap. He's found the gap. He's found the gap. Sir Ravindra Jadeja, can he play a match-winning innings with Ayush Matre? Can they form a match-winning partnership and win a match? CSK? Let's see. For your fans' sake, please say. Okay. After this ball, okay? Maybe, who knows, the wicket will come on this ball itself. Jadeja almost thought that's going to go for 4, isn't it? Okay, let's see if Suyash Sharma can take a wicket in this over and provide RCB with the breakthrough that they really need, because Abhi, Ayush Matre and Ravindra Jadeja are really building a match-winning partnership. If they continue for a few more overs, who knows that CSK might win. So can Suyash Sharma provide them with that crucial wicket? Both of them are really playing well now. Okay. RCB, take a wicket. There, I said it. Good job from Tim David. This is exactly what they need to do. They need to stop every boundary. But imagine, RCB were around like 157 or 159, right, after 18 overs, and then they completed with a 200 plus score. Those 2 overs from Romario Shepherd, I mean, unbelievable. What a player, what a power hitter, man, what a power hitter. They'll take another double, I guess. Yes. 9 runs from this over, so not bad for CSK. 9 runs already, 2 balls still remaining. RCB, can you take a wicket? And anyway, that curve super striker of the match, no one's going to beat Romario Shepherd today. Whether or not RCB win, he'll win the award. Ooh, almost. Very close. Nine runs so far from this over. Still 1 ball to go. What happened to the last ball? Oh, he finds a boundary. So 13 runs from this over again. Will we see another timeout now? No, thank God. Today CSK suddenly in some kind of very positive spirit and mood. It seems like everything's going pretty well till now for them, to be honest. I mean, 13 overs, 140 for 2. They need 74 from 42. Still a long way to go. Still, ये एक ऐसा मैच है जो RCB अभी भी जीत सकते. So there's nothing to worry about. And I still feel the match is still more leaned in RCB's favor because it's CSK. Because next over में शायद one of these players is going to be dismissed for sure. कौन जीतेगा अब? पता नहीं यार, अभी नहीं बोल सकते कौन जीतेगा क्योंकि कोई भी जीत सकते हैं ना. अभी बहुत ही इवनली पॉइज्ड है मैच. बट सिंस आई नो द अदर टीम इज CSK, आई स्टिल फील कि इट वुड बी RCB who will win. But let's see. But guys, if you have not liked this stream, please like it. If you have not yet subscribed to Offside Opinions, please do it that. The current run rate is 10.77. Required is 10.5 cents. So just at par. They're just at par. And that is the reason I say they cannot afford to have any tight overs. CSK. They just can't. They need to find boundaries in every over. Jadeja strike. Ngidi with the ball. And this is also very important, to not let dot balls happen. To keep getting those singles, those doubles, somehow getting that single, somehow rotating the strike. Because if you keep rotating the strike, you're not letting pressure build on you. Keep rotating the strike, keep taking those singles. Do not let dot balls happen. That is also another important strategy for CSK to win the game. Jadeja is also having a good innings. So 2 singles of the first 2 balls, but only singles won't do. They need boundaries. Win percent more CSK को है. वो तो है, but even this is CSK. Even that RCB has a more chance of winning. They still need to score 72 runs. Lot of runs, that is. Lot of runs. But yes, I've enjoyed this run chase, to be honest. It's been an interesting match to watch so far, and I just hope it is till the very end. No matter who wins, because that really doesn't matter to me. Three runs from the first 3 balls. So good. Ngidi has actually bowled a fine spell till now. 2.3 overs. He's just conceded 15 runs. He's taken a wicket. And now in his 3rd over, he's just conceded 3 runs of the first 3 balls. Nice. Good one. Let's see what happens on the last 3 balls. Still just 1 run. So just 4 runs of the first 4 balls. A good over. If they don't find a boundary, CSK, the asking run rate would just go higher. I think they got this energy and interest in winning because they're facing RCB. That is true. And also the fact is, of course, it's one of their arch rivals. Of course, they found this energy and all. But I also think it's also to do with the fact that abhi unpe koi pressure nahi hai. They know there are no chances of qualification. They're out of that race. They're just playing the remaining matches and, just because they have to play it. So since there's no pressure at all, there's nothing to lose, as I've kept saying today, they have nothing to lose. So perhaps that is giving them that kind of energy to put up a fight, but I still feel RCB is going to win it. Ooh, they needed the boundary and they found the boundary. They really, really needed a boundary. As I said, they cannot afford to have, those tight overs. They need to find a boundary in every over. They need around 10 runs in every over. 8 runs they've found. So even if it's like a little bit of a 8, 9 runs over, that's still fine because they'll still be very close to that asking run rate. Clever shot from Sir Ravindra Jadeja. What will happen on the last ball of this over? Can Ngidi get a wicket? Can Jadeja find another boundary? Let's see. हाँ अभी तो वो ऑफिशियली दे आर आउट ऑफ द क्वालिफिकेशन रेस, कोई चांसेस नहीं है ऑफ देम टू क्वालिफाई. Oh, they managed to get two. So they still managed to, although it was a good over from Ngidi, they've still managed to find out 10 runs from that over, which was very important. And CSK are out, exactly. CSK are out, दोनों out हो चुके हैं. SRH भी ऑलमोस्ट आउट हो चुका है, वी ऑल नो दैट. अभी तक शायद वो ऑफिशियली आउट नहीं है, बट एवरी वन नोज कि SRH भी आउट है. KKR just hanging in there. $14 overs, 150 for 264 needed in 36 balls. The required run rate is 10.7. The current run rate is 10.7. They're just at par with it. So it's Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Interesting. Ayush Matre really hit him for like 26 runs in his last over. His first over was really good, just conceded 5 runs. Then in the second over, Ayush Matre hit him from 26 runs. He's back with his third over, and it's Ayush Matre on strike. CSK can't win. CSK can win. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, of course, in the position where they are, CSK can definitely win. From this position, you would say, for any other team perhaps that for most of the teams perhaps that yes, they can win this, but with CSK I'll always have a but. I would never say they can win it till they actually win it, because remember last match, 5 wickets in the last 7 balls, so no, not yet. But yes, they can win definitely. Lots of fielding changes are going on because Ayush Matre is really, and now it's Ayush Matre completely studying the field. He's seeing what he can do, where he can find those gaps. Can he find the gap? Just a single to start this over. Hazelwood's not playing right today. He has some kind of little bit of an injury or something. And Hazelwood has been such an effective bowler for RCB, perhaps the best bowler this season. Who knows, if he was playing today, he would have taken that purple cap back from Prashid Krishna. Why is it taking so long for the balls to happen? Bhuvneshwar against Jadeja. Good ball, dot ball, dot ball. They really can't afford to have dot balls now, CSK. They really can't. Good start from the over. Just 2 runs of the first 3 balls. They need boundaries. They need boundaries. I'm telling you, CSK will not be able to win this match. They'll fall short by those last 2 overs. Those last 2 overs will prove to be very costly. They'll fall short by around 10 to 12 runs is what I feel. Just another single. So just 3 runs of the first 4 balls. If they don't get a boundary now, CSK will be under pressure. But a very good comeback from Bhuvi after his last over, where Ayush Matra hit him for 26 runs. This has been an excellent over so far. Just 4 runs, just 3 runs from 4 balls. So Ravindra Jadeja's half century. I mean, even if this is a tight over, just 1 or 2 more boundaries in the next over can completely change things up, right? Just like 2-3 sixes can change the overs. And both of these players need to still be on the pitch for a long time, to be honest. What a shot this was. A flat one, but what a shot. And they once again par. Bhuvi was doing so well, just conceded 4 singles of the first 5 balls. And then Ayush Matra was, no, today I'm not going to let this happen. And he hit that great 6 of the last ball, and once again CSK were able to score those 10 runs. Nice one, nice one. So now they need 54 runs in 30 balls. So 5 overs. They need around 11 runs per over. I mean, they just need 11 runs. So one of the next 5 overs need to be a big over. Just managing 10 runs won't do. They need to find an over where they manage to get 15 to 18 runs. To imagine 54 runs by RCB scored in the last 2 overs. Can you imagine? Now they need 54 runs in 30 balls, which is 5 overs. RCB actually scored 54 runs in 2 overs. 2 overs. Yasdal's back with his 3rd over. What can he do? It's Sir Ravindra Jadeja on strike, and Ayush Matra scored 91, by the way, 45 balls just. Yes, what a piece of fielding that is. Almost looked like it was a boundary. Almost felt like bring Pandya Pataka. Romario Shepherd, what a piece of fielding that is. Every run needs to be saved, and it almost looked like he has found the gap, but he saved those 2 runs. Bring Pandya Pataka. Where is he exactly? I mean, he's really been that clutch player for RCB, where he's been able to give them those crucial breakthroughs. So it's interesting to see that they've not really brought him in. Can Yash Dayal get a wicket in this over? So fielder there, so just 1 run. So 3 runs of the first 2 balls. But they can't really afford to have overs without a single boundary. But that 6, man, that was sensational. And the CSK fans are so happy. It's Ayush Mathur on strike. Yash Dayal, not a bad start. 2 balls, just 3 runs conceded. Ooh, dropped it. Oh, Rajat Patidar, almost. He really, that's a good effort though. A good effort. Almost there. A good over so far, just 6 runs from this over so far. And as I said, they really need to find a big over. Just finding around 10 runs won't be enough. What will happen on the last 2 balls? That's another 4. So 8 runs from this over. 10 runs from this over already. And Jadeja is also really having a great inning so far. 10 overs from this, for 10 runs from this over so far. If they get a single, so that would really make it at par with the asking run rate. They need 11 runs per over. They're able to get 10 already. Now 44 of 25. What will happen on the last ball? Can it be a wicket? A wicket here can completely change things, to be honest. Oh, dropped it again? Who was that? I mean, Jadeja took some time. It almost felt like he was not really prepared to hit that shot. And then he hits that shot, which was a pretty easy catch, and Ngidi drops it. So 11 runs. They needed 11 runs from this over. They are able to get 11 runs from this over. So now they need 43 runs. 43 runs from 24 balls, and it's a strategic timeout. Well, interesting this match. Still I'm telling you. CSK can still lose this match. Trust me, guys. CSK can still lose this match. But it's timeout now. Very important timeout this would be for both the teams, because it would be interesting to see how Rajat Patidar uses his bowlers. So who are the bowlers who are left to bowl their overs? Let's quickly check. So Ngidi has an over left. So Krunal Pandya has an over left. Ngidi has an over left. Yash Dayal has an over left. Bhuvaneshwar has an over left. Suyash Sharma, I don't think they'll be going to Suyash Sharma because he's been pretty expensive. They're definitely not going to Romario Shepherd because he's been very expensive, 18 runs of that over. So 4 overs, I think it would be Krunal, Bhuvaneshwar, Yash Dayal and Ngidi bowling those 4 overs. But it would be interesting to see how Rajat Patidar decides to use his bowlers. Who'll bowl this over? Who'll be bowling the penultimate over? Who'll be bowling the last over? Because every one of these 4 overs would be interesting. And any over, if they get an over which in which CSK is able to get 15 to 20 runs, then it's almost then match done for RCB perhaps. So let's see who Rajat Patidar, what they decide, how they plan to go about with this inning, how they strategize, and which bowler they go with after the strategic timeout. And with regards to batting, Ayush Matre is batting on 94 runs, an amazing innings. He's batting with a strike rate of 200, 9 fours, 5 sixes in his innings. Jadeja also having a very good day, 7 fours. তাহলে অবশেষে CSK জিতবে? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, এখনো বলছি CSK জেতেনি, কারণ এটা CSK and they can very well lose from this position also. But Jadeja also having a very good innings, 33 balls, 58 runs, a very important innings. He's also batting at a good strike rate of 175 for 7, 175 before 175. So let's see, can these two finish? A very experienced player, a very senior player, a player who has been very important, a key player for CSK, and an inexperienced one, but a young, exciting talent. Can these two finish this match up for CSK? Let's see. The last 4 overs is going to be interesting, guys. So let's keep watching. আমি একবার এই চিন্নাস্বামীতে খেলতে গেছিলাম দিলীপ ট্রফি. Oh, that's amazing. Can they just start খুব fast outfield? Yes, I've always heard that RCB Chinnaswamy has a very fast outfield, and the boundaries are also not that big. Jadeja on strike, and it's Yash Dayal bowling his last over. Nerves. Both teams needs to hold their nerves well. Oh, safe again. But that catch by Ngidi, that catch drop by Ngidi, can that prove to be costly? Our wicket keeper kache darun carry hoy. Acha, okay. That was such an easy catch. Should have been completed. Shudu timing dorkar best. Ball boundary. Exactly. Proper timing is so important, and as of now these two have timed the ball very well, especially Ayush Matre. So Ayush Matre's innings comes to an end with 94 runs, and I guess now it's, again I said, one wicket can completely change the match, and CSK can very well still lose this match. I said that, and I'd say again, they've still not won this match, guys. So relax, don't worry, they've still not won this match. But what an innings, Ayush Matre. Great innings. What an innings. He saw Shaikh Rashid and Sam Curran, 2 wickets in early succession, in quick succession in the early overs itself. But he stayed there. He helped along with Jadeja. He built an innings, a great innings from him. And a lovely future is waiting out. And again, this wicket is going to change the dynamics of the match, I'm telling you. It won't be easy for CSK. It won't be. And a strategic timeout, again a break, the momentum breaks. Let me drink some water. But who will win it? Let's see. Let me drink some water. excited for this match, especially when in these matches like this as a neutral, it's so fun to watch because you don't have any pressure. Any team wins, you don't care. Any team loses, you don't care. See, told you. Yes. Told me what? What did you tell me? But not expected this soon. Not expected this soon? What happened now? I don't understand. What are you saying? What did you tell me? And what did happen which you weren't expecting so soon? Oh, another wicket. And I said, CSK are absolutely capable of. Oh, my stream is a bit slow. Now I understand what you're talking about. CSK are absolutely capable of losing this match, and they will. Yeah, I understand that now. Yeah. And NGD has taken 3 wickets now. And RCB, I now am saying RCB has 99.99% won this game. That is exactly. Yeah, this. I know. But I was saying for a long time, CSK will not win this game. RCB will win ultimately. And see, 1 wicket and they just have a complete nervous breakdown and they'll just lose. There's no way they're winning this match. They'll fall short by 10-15 runs. I've been saying this for so long now. This match, it's just gotten interesting. But had it been any other team, I would have said this is such an interesting point in a match. With CSK, I just know RCB has won the match already. माही आया है। क्या माही मैच जिता सकते हैं? क्या माही आज सीएसके को आरसीबी जो उनके आर्च राइवल्स है उनके अगेंस्ट मैच जिता सकते हैं? एनगिडी इज ऑन अ हैट्रिक. माही आए हैं. माही बैटिंग. माही These umpires call always creates controversies. Always these umpires call creates controversies, man. That's a huge shot though. Jadeja. Just another ball remaining. They needed a big hit. They needed a big hit, and Jadeja has given them that. Brevis should have taken the review before the timer runs out, isn't it? because his ball tracker showed it was missing leg stump, right? देख लियो माही, देख लियो, जडेजा भी बोल दो यार, जडेजा भी तो इतना अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. रोहित शर्मा के पास 2 आईसीसी ट्रॉफी है. रोहित शर्मा इज रोहित शर्मा वेरी सक्सेसफुल कैप्टन. रोहित शर्मा के पास 2 आईसीसी ट्रॉफी, 5 आईपीएल ट्रॉफी, 2 एशिया कप. हाँ, बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल है, बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल है वो एज अ कैप्टन. I mean, Brevis should have just taken the review. At that point, there was nothing to lose anyway, right? They were very much in the fag end of the match, and he's a very important player. He can hit those big shots. क्या ही होता अगर review, even if they had lost the review, what would have happened? Like, but they should have taken the review earlier, I guess. I mean, उतना time नहीं लगाना चाहिए था, because even after Brevis, there are not a lot of players who can complete the run chase. So I felt like he should have immediately taken it, no matter what happens. But unfortunately, maybe again this is not CSK's day. But a good over from NGD, just 8 runs from it, which is below the score that CSK needs in every over, and 2 wickets. Now it's Mahi on strike. क्या माही मार सकते हैं? Oh, they've actually given it to Suresh Sharma. So that's interesting. He's been pretty expensive though. Head to head in Bangalore, it's 5 for RCB, 5 wins for CSK. Who can make it 6 today? Everyone's like Dhoni. क्या धोनी आज मार सकते हैं? 35 in 18 balls. To imagine that Romario Shepherd hit 33 in 1 over just makes. And that's important. It's important to put Jadeja back on strike. It's been an excellent innings from Jadeja as well, to be honest. Excellent innings. Definitely, Brevis should have taken that review faster, to be honest. So many changes all the time, and it takes so much of time to complete these last few overs in a run chase, isn't it? So much of time goes by. So much of fielding changes and everything. It just feels like the overs just don't get completed. Is Krunal Pandey okay? Oh. Dot ball. Okay. 34 in 16. It's getting difficult and more difficult. And Brevis is a person who is a player who can hit those big shots, and I still feel like he should have taken that review faster. Just 1 run. Not a bad over from Suresh Sharma so far. Just 2 runs of the first 3 balls. And now the required run rate is actually over 13, by the way. But yes, just 2 sixes can change it. I know that. But मुझे फिर भी लगता है RCB जीतने वाले ये मैच. क्या धोनी मैच जिता सकते? क्या धोनी मार सकते? क्या धोनी मारेगा? No, he can't. At least on this ball. Good over from Suresh Sharma. They really need boundaries now. CSK, they really need boundaries now. Just 3 runs of the first 4 balls. 2 balls remaining. They need boundaries now. Hello. Hello. Don't worry, RCB is winning it. But they really need a big shot now. They really need to. And Tim David misses again. Why is RCB having so many misfields today? Read my above message. Which one? Hello. LBW. See, told you. Oh, yeah. I think I get it. I think I get it. Can he hit a boundary now? Just 6 runs from this over, and I don't know. Maybe the Dhoni thing. The fans are so excited now that Dhoni has come down to bat. Perhaps that. 6 runs of this over. So now they need 14 runs. Like 2 overs, 29 runs. They need to hit minimum 14 runs in each over. Can they do it? Let's see. I mean, I don't think CSK will be able to win this match. I've said this before, I'm saying it again. They'll fall short by around 10 runs. Let's see what happens. Reply here. I can't really understand what you're saying, to be honest. Oh wait, there's something on Instagram profile. Okay, just a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, you took that picture. Nice. I don't know why it is getting disappeared, but yeah, I saw the picture. Ooh. Is that Virat Kohli? What just happened there? It went through him for 4. Was there a catch taking opportunity, or it was just kind of a misfield from him? Oh no, he missed it. I mean, just maybe a little bit of concentration. Just a little bit of lack of concentration. Sorry for coming late. Dinner may late or get. That's fine. RCB is winning the match. Congratulations. So down it need 25 runs in 11 balls. No. CSK is not winning it. Itna overconfidence. I took that picture in Dharamshala Stadium. Nice. बहुत overconfidence है. I know that CSK is not going to win it because it's CSK. It's CSK. बहुत overconfidence है. Where he got duck out in the same stadium last season. Oh, okay. RCB is winning? I don't think so. I think so. RCB is winning it. I don't think they will be able to pull off this run chase, CSK. See, they just got a 6 run. They need 14 runs per over. They've just been able to manage 6 runs of the first 3 balls. I don't know why are you all thinking that CSK will easily win this match. I don't think so. I don't think so. It would be very difficult, and I see them falling short by a couple of, or at least like 5 6 runs. I thought 10 runs, but now it'd be saying like, let's say 5 6 runs, they'll fall short. My man took that wicket. My man Patel. Aksar Patel? No, Munaf Patel. But that's great bowling. ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस तुम्हारा नहीं विराट का. ओ अच्छा आता है वो बोलो ना. हाँ मतलब विराट को लगा था कि वो कैच बहुत ही इजीली कंप्लीट कर लेंगे बिकॉज यू नो द कमेंटेटर्स कीप सेइंग कि 9 out of 10 टाइम्स विराट वुड हैव कंप्लीटेड दैट कैच बट आज वो हुआ नहीं. ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस कैच में हाँ वो आई गेट इट. मतलब वो थोड़ा सा है क्योंकि उनको लगा नहीं था कि वो ड्रॉप करेंगे. डोंट यू हैव फेथ ऑन जडेजा? Is that a big hit from Dhoni? Yes, that is a big hit from Dhoni, and they've managed to get 13 runs from this over, guys. I have the faith on Jadeja, but I still don't have faith on CSK. Oh, Harshal Patel. Oh, okay. I was like, which Patel it is? If Hazelwood is there, then I can say, yeah, they're really missing Hazelwood. But I think NGD has done a good job. You can't deny that. He's really done a good job. He has really stepped in because, you know, Hazelwood has done such a good job. He's not playing and NGD was given a big responsibility. And I think he's really done a good job. But वैसे guys, RCB CSK has managed to get 13 runs from this over. They need 15 runs. They need 15 runs in the last over. Can it be a super over if they get another 14 runs over and it's a super over? No. I think RCB is winning it. But I've really enjoyed this run chase so far. I'll be very honest. It was never a one-sided match so far. It was never. But I feel like लास्ट ओवर में एक तो विकेट आने वाला है एंड RCB इज गोइंग टू विन इट बाई अराउंड 5 6 runs इज व्हाट आई फील. आई जेन्युइनली फील दैट. बट मज़ा आया. लाइक CSK showing up, you know, CSK trying to put up a fight. CSK showing intent. Ayushmat is such an amazing innings. Jadeja, another amazing innings. Really enjoyed a run chase after a long time. Just maybe I can't join tomorrow. That's fine. No worries. You join whenever it's possible for you to join. गुड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम यश दयाल. जॉश हेजलवुड क्यों नहीं खेल रहा? आई गेस थोड़ा सा कुछ इंजरी है उनको. थोड़ा सा आई गेस थोड़ा सा नी में इंजरी है. आई गेस आई माइट बी रॉन्ग बट थोड़ा सा इंजरी है. तो दैट इज़ वाई आई गेस दे आर नॉट रिस्किंग हिम बिकॉज RCB इज ऑलमोस्ट क्वालिफाइड राइट. और अभी वो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट प्लेयर है. परहैप्स द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट बोलर. तो शायद रिस्क नहीं लेना चाहते. दैट इज़ द रीज़न वाई इज नॉट प्लेइंग. $14 runs in 5 balls. No. They're not winning it. CSK is not winning it, guys. Trust me. Jadeja will get out. But I'm happy they at least put up a fight. Oh, another single. So just 2 of the first 2 balls. See, I told you. Why was everyone so worried about CSK winning it? Oh, two balls. 13 runs of the 4 balls. बोला था मैंने CSK नहीं जीतेंगे. ऐसे पोजीशन में ओनली कार्लोस ब्रेथवेट 24 रन्स मारता है या 15 रन्स. CSK ज़िंदगी में नहीं. मैं भी आई कंप्लीटली अग्री विथ यू. आई डोंट फील लाइक CSK इज गोइंग टू विन दिस मैच. और वो जो एक ओवर था ना सुअर शर्मा का जिसमें सिर्फ 6 रन आए थे, वो वाला ओवर वॉज द गेम चेंजिंग ओवर. वो ओवर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था. Yes, it's out. I still don't know why Brevis did not take that review, guys. I still don't know. Itna time क्यों ले? I mean, at that point in time, he needed to take the review. No matter what happens, he had to take that chance. He's an important player. He's been brought in because he has that abilities to hit those big shots. तो फिर क्यों उन्होंने ऐसा नहीं किया? I still don't know. But why he took so long to take that review? बट आरसीबी ये जीतेगा 100%. मैंने तो कब कब बोल दिया था कि आरसीबी मैच जीतने वाले. पीपल वर कीपिंग होप्स ऑन सीएसके. अब क्या ही करें, चलो हार गए हैं. सो सीएसके एक और मैच हार गए, बट इट्स ओके. एन्जॉय द रन चेज. दे पुट अप अ फाइट एंड दैट्स ऑल दैट मैटर्स. क्योंकि एक न्यूट्रल फैन के हिसाब से एक अच्छा मैच देखने को मिला, एन इंटरेस्टिंग मैच. जो आखिरी के एंड ओवर तक आपको पता नहीं कि कौन जीतेंगे नहीं जीतेंगे, वो वाला एक फीलिंग था ना. सो आई रियली एंजॉय टुडेज मैच, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. But now it's done and dusted. So I have to sit through 3 more balls. But your intention came true. Close match, yes. As I said. As a neutral fan, I was really waiting for an interesting match, right? A good match, an interesting run chase. Watch देखने को मिला, so I'm very happy. Doesn't matter to me whether CSK wins, RCB wins. And yes, CSK has lost again. 13 runs at the last 3 balls. No way they are hitting 2 sixes, so... And it also be Shivam Dube on strike. He's a fairly new batter, so there's no way he's winning this. Oh yeah, I said because when Sam Curran got out, I thought I did not really expect Jadeja and Ayush Matre to build that partnership, and I'm glad. I'm very happy I was proven wrong. Really glad. I mean, who wouldn't enjoy an interesting match, isn't it? So I'm really happy. But with this win, RCB will probably already qualify for the playoffs, right? Because 16 points, mostly when you have 16 points, you do qualify for the playoffs, isn't it? Shivam Dube is pretty tall. Maybe it wouldn't be a no ball. Oh, it's a no ball. What is happening? No ball 6, a free hit. Are you kidding me? 6 of 3. Come on, CSK. Come on. Five into. I almost thought this match is over. Still not over. But this match, what a match. I agree, what a match. This match had got everything. I'm so happy about this match. I'm so glad CSK put up this fight, man. 5 in 2 balls. Come on, CSK. Yes, I mean, they might still not win. I mean, it's okay. I'm a neutral. I'm not supporting RCB in this match. Why can't I say, come on, CSK? ऐसा ही मैच होना चाहिए. एग्जैक्टली ऐसा ही मैच होना चाहिए. ऐसे मैचेस में ही तो इंटरेस्ट. 5 of 2 balls, guys. 5 of 2 balls. Can we have a super over? Imagine a super over. But no. RCB's won it. RCB's won it. RCB's won it. Nobody's, guys. RCB's won it. But a very, very interesting match. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely love this match. RCB win. Yay, RCB win. I'm happy for both teams. Last ball. Congratulations, RCB. They won the match. They won by 2 runs. What a match. What an interesting match this has been. What an interesting match. That Suar Sharma over where they did not get a boundary, CSK, where they did not get a boundary, they just could score 6 runs. That was the match changing over. And of course, Romario Shepherd. It's the reason why CSK have lost the match is Romario Shepherd. Like, what an innings, and then what a performance from Yash Dayal. I mean, he's the bowler who bowled that over against Rinku Singh. So bowling that last over in these kind of situations might always bring back those memories to him. But no, he held his nerves. He bowled a no ball, which also got hit for a 6. So of course there was pressure. But what those 3 deliveries after that no ball, they were inch perfect. They were so accurate. Kept his length and line well. And Matre is 94. Okay, good night. Could repaint their last 2 overs. Yeah, they could. I mean, the first thing is them not going and taking that Brevis review. That was perhaps their biggest mistake. That would something they would repent, because at that moment in time, मुझे लगता है they should have taken that review. जो भी हो, उनको review लेना चाहिए था. But it's okay. It's just not CSK season. Ayush Matre is 94 in vain. Yeah, but not in vain. मतलब देखिए, हमेशा ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ मैच जीतने से ही वो innings important होता है. Perhaps it won't get the appreciation as much as it would have got अगर वो मैच जीतते. But I'm still sure people have taken notice of the innings. People have taken notice of the young player, of this young exciting player. So not bad. But yeah, RCB won. They're now 16 points. I guess have qualified for the playoffs. And what a turnaround season for them. Last season में एक ऐसा पोजीशन था जब लगा था कि शायद वो क्वालिफाई भी नहीं करेंगे. Then they won matches in a row and they just qualified with 14 points but with a better run rate. But today CSK have lost again and RCB have won. I guess they've qualified. They have qualified for the playoffs, or perhaps not. Got to see about about everything. But yes, still a little bit controversial about that whole Brevis thing. But yeah, they perhaps should have gone pretty much earlier than that. But although RCB fans, you must be very happy, isn't it? Enjoy your happiness, but it's not over. MI, GT, everyone's waiting in the playoffs. So अभी तक ख़त्म नहीं हुआ है आपका IPL का भी जर्नी, बहुत दूर तक जाना है. So let's see what happens. And should repent the last 2 overs. Yeah, but anyway, bye, good night. Thank you for joining, and thank you for interacting. I had such a fun time today. Such a fun time. I'm so glad I was watching this match. I saw such a long time. It was such an interesting run chase. Thank you for joining. Today was a good chat. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining. What a good chat. What a good match. What an interesting run chase. I'm so happy. RCB fans happy. CSK fans, it's okay. Next season you will make a comeback. Bye. Good night. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.